In 3.
And we
2,
are live. Okay.
1.
We're sitting here for the last 2 minutes trying to figure out whether we are live or not. And it appears that I didn't click the go live button. There we are. We're live.
There we are. Just
make sure the sound
quickly.
And we are live. Okay.
Yes, we are live.
Yeah, I'm blonde. What can I say, people? It's it's Saturday night. There's no alcohol involved. We ran out of wine and gin
Which is a sacrilege.
all that stuff. So now Jacques got this wonderful thing that he's calling a fake drink, which is strawberry water with berries in. We still have berries. I think he's waiting for it to ferment so that we can
Hey, I've heard family that's making vodka at the moment, for crying out loud, and apple cider and stuff. We actually thought about it today. We got the recipe for vodka. Who knew?
Yeah, can you believe it? But I think it's a little bit too late because the lockdown is almost finished as we know it. But we all know what the president said, or do we? I don't really understand it. We have a digital marketing firm and graphic design and stuff, so we've been working all along anyway. But some of the other companies out there that are quite, up in the hemisphere. They don't know where they are at the moment, when they're going to be able to start working again, producing, making money, and surviving.
I will. Hold on, that I'm right by the camera. Just something that needs to happen. Otherwise
we don't have sound. Hey,
pretty much.
Anyways, we hope you can enjoy tonight with us. And of course, you'll probably read on the write-up. We're going to talk a little bit about why we became performers to start off with, and then we're also going to feature a couple of songs from my 2013 debut album called Skadu van Verlange.
It's probably my PC.
Can you silence
moan
it?
at the back? Yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna sing a couple of songs from there, a couple of original songs, and then a couple of adult contemporary, really amazing songs with
one or two requests.
Incredible meaning behind, and then 1 or 2 requests as well that came through. So we hope you're going to enjoy the evening with us. Do you want to say hi to a couple of people, or are we going to start?
Hello, everybody. Well, right now, I'd see Elizabeth's online. A lot of people will be joining, obviously, as and when we can, and we'll be watching from Facebook. So we won't have a true reflection here and there, right? But for now...
Romy also, great. I can see. And
Hi,
you guys,
Romy.
enjoy your show. Hey, Romy. Hey, Jay.
Hey,
and
Reds.
everyone else that's watching. On Wednesday night, we actually had a lot of international people watching as well.
It was
from
awesome.
America, Australia. We had some people from
New Zealand.
Scotland.
Scotland.
And it's just incredible. The Netherlands as well. And it's just incredible for the support. From the word go, we said we don't care to get a gazillion views. Obviously, that would be nice. The fact of the matter is, we want to reach the people that we want to reach, the people that want to listen to our music and listen to us bantering and talking, and because that's who we are. We're going to be our authentic selves through, the same as what we are at our live shows.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10 they tell us to not talk as much and sing. So
because we got a time limit.
Yeah, and usually we tell them, just increase the set, then we can talk more cock.
Exactly. So, let's start. We had a very, very special request.
Yes, we did.
So we're doing 2 of this band's songs, not right after each other because it's not a medley.
And we're going to end.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Alta, this one's for you. Anyone who's a ABBA fan out there, I know a lot of people are and some people aren't. Normally it's 2 girls singing with the two guys in backup, but we do it our way, so if not, why not? So, enjoy it with us. We are Untamed. Follow us on social media and go to our website, www.untamedsa.co.za. We'll talk a little bit about that later.
Super Trooper beams are gonna blind me, but I won't feel blue like I always do, 'cause somewhere in the crowd there's you. There's you.
Colin and Albert also watching. Good to have you guys here.
I was sick and tired of everything when I called you last night from Glasgow. All All I do is eat and sleep and sing, wishing every show was the last show. So imagine I was glad to hear you coming. Suddenly I feel alright. And it's gonna be so different when I'm on the stage tonight. Tonight a super trooper lights are gonna find me, shining like a sun, smiling, having fun, feeling like a number one. Super trooper beams are gonna blind me, but I won't feel blue like I always do, 'cause somewhere in the crowd there's you.
Probably one of the best bands of all time, ever.
Time for an ABBA tribute.
Facing 20,000 of your friends, how can anyone be so lonely? Part of the success that never ends, still I'm thinking about you only. There are moments when I think I'm going crazy, but it's gonna be alright. Everything will be so different when I'm on the stage tonight. Tonight a super trooper lights are gonna find me, shining like a sun, smiling, having fun, feeling like a number one. Not a super trooper beams are gonna blind me, but I won't feel blue like I always do, 'cause somewhere in the crowd there's you. So I prepare for when you arrive. The sight of you will prove to me I'm still alive. When you take me in your arms, and hold me tight, I know it's gonna mean so much tonight. Tonight the super trooper lights are gonna find me, shining like the sun, smiling, having fun, feeling like a number one. Tonight the super trooper beams are gonna blind me, but I won't feel blue like I always do, 'cause somewhere in the crowd there's you. Lights are gonna find me, shining like the sun, smiling, having fun, feeling like a number one. Beams are gonna blind me, but I won't feel blue like I always do, 'cause somewhere in the crowd there's you.
Hey, that was fun.
That was always fun to do.
ABBA is fun.
And you know what? I've realized that a lot of people either like ABBA or they don't. You don't have the in-between people that say, oh, okay, yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but we found that in all. I mean, I don't know if it's because we just like what we like and we do the muso thing and everything, that we pretty much like all genres. I mean, yes, there's probably one or two that I'm, but it won't stop me from performing it if I need to. And you have fun with it. But ABBA is ABBA. I mean, they're really timeless, literally.
The funny thing is everyone knows the words. So it's quite lekker because whenever it starts playing, everyone starts singing along to the tune. And that's what music is all about. Now, the reason why I started doing music was in about 2011. No, it was about the end of 2009, 2010. Obviously, a couple of years before that, I was in Egoli. Not a huge role. It was a lekker role, but it unfortunately didn't go anywhere because Egoli came to an end. And then a couple of roles in things like High Rollers and a couple of other series, and a couple of independent movies as well. So I absolutely loved it. But before that, I obviously loved music. And when Egoli came to an end, I decided, okay, cool. What am I going to do next? Because obviously you can't sustain a career in TV in South Africa. Unfortunately, it doesn't pay enough. And when you do a soapy, you actually stuck on set the whole day. So you can't really do anything else. And then I decided to go into music. Theatre, a lot of theatre. And then in 2012, I started writing and composing my own music. And that's where my first album, Skadu from Verlange, came along. You?
Will save me for a bit later.
Okay,
Let's
so
go to the next song.
So we're gonna do
Let's pace
me,
ourselves.
you, me, you, me, you, me, you.
We always do that. And half the times we cock it up, but it's fine.
That's true. Okay, so thank you for everyone that's here. SACMA Foundation, the South African Country Music Artists Foundation, also listening to us tonight, and it is amazing to have you guys here, and especially Sandy. Thank you very much for listening in, and thank you for everything you do for the music scene in South Africa. I don't just want to say the country music scene, because you don't just stick to country music, even though that is what where your heart is. But thank you very much for everything you do. Really appreciate
Not only
it.
that though, but Sandy is the epitome of muso. Staying in, lived in Nashville. I mean, she lived there for years, you know, and she's just got so much knowledge, there's so much history there, and so much love. And trust me, Sandy is the one that knows you do this for the love of it.
And yet, the most humble person on earth as well.
Incredibly
Never, I've never heard her say anything bad about anyone else.
No, not at all.
And kudos to you, Sandy. Okay, so let's move on to the next song, which is a original. We weren't going to do it tonight because it wasn't off my first album. But and thank you, Jacques, for I know you know some of the songs, but thank you for the last 2 days actually putting the effort in and learning them. And
in between work, yeah, I must admit, I don't know, we've got a lot of, we've been blessed in the sense of that a lot of stuff has come in that we're going to be quoting on. It looks like everybody, with the pending phase-by-phase lockdown lift, you know, God willing that it does, and in this fashion that they wanted to do, you know, we've had a lot of requests come in, so we've been so busy with that and pushing it out. So thank you, universe and God and everything for that right now. But yeah, in between, the thumbs I can start learning here. But yeah, we try. There's a few promises we still have to fulfill, but apparently we're filming that.
We will. Are we filming that?
Yeah, I think film. I'm thinking suit and green screen.
Oh, we're going to go all day?
I think all the way there.
Okay. Well, enjoy the next song.
We're belated. We have to go the distance.
We weren't going to do this song, but a couple of people commented today, actually, that they've been singing it the whole week. So we decided to put this original song in for you guys.
Especially for Gert.
And it's called Tarental Rand. I hope you enjoy it. En dis alles oor oom Koos daar op sy plaas op Tarental Rand. Ja! Dis kan Tarental Rand, daar lê oom Koos se land. Dis kan Tarental Rand, net so aan die kant die rand. Nou Koos is lekker ou man, kan eisters by geen grades van. Sê wat jy wil, maar hy weet van werk. Sondag sit hy voor in die kerk. O ja, o ja. Dis kan Tarental Rand, daar lê oom Koos se land. Dis kan Tarental Rand, net so aan die kant die rand. Nou dan is sy vrou, is 'n skone nooi. Sy's altyd mooi, opgetooi. Sy ken haar kombuis soos haar regterhand en bring vir ons koffie in die land. O ja. Dis kan Tarental Rand, daar lê oom Koos se land. Dis kan Tarental Rand, net so aan die kant die rand. O, dis kan Tarental Rand, daar lê oom Koos se land. Dis kan Tarental Rand, net so aan die kant die rand. Nou oom Koos se seun was lui vir werk, wou liedjies skryf soos Bok van Blerk, met 'n butternut lyf en 'n krul in die kuif. het hy van kroeg na kroeg geskuif. O ja!
Hoe dis kan daar leeuw koerse land. Dis kan daar net so aan die kanierand. Hoe dis kan daar leeuw koerse land. Dis kan daar net so aan die kanierand. Hoe dis kan daar daar leeuw koerse land. O ja!
Oh, I just want to go online quickly. Hey, Greg, so you can comment, then I'm very, 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 very glad.
It is really, really awesome, and there's a couple of people online listening to us, and we really appreciate it. Like I said earlier, it's about reaching the people we want to reach and that want to reach us, because social media is a mutual beneficial platform. We give you guys music, you guys give us support, and for that we want to say thank you. And then Greg, I want to know
what do you want to know?
Did you hear anything about old Felicity today? I heard that Felicity went
to Greenstone, I believe.
Greenstone Mall and caused a bit of a stir with the chickens.
Don't worry, the cucumber was the best for me.
Yeah, so I can't wait to actually see what she was up to. It's actually very, very exciting.
It's just good to see everybody online. And Sakna, thank you so much. Hold on, why am I not... there we are. Just very... I hit the pause button.
Not a good thing. So, why did you start performing, Jacques? And are we going back like 50 years, or are we talking?
Pick a window, you're leaving.
I'm always in trouble.
Always been a performer. I mean, it's if you're born you're born with it. It's just, I mean, everybody that has performed has.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Yeah, hello. But the love has always been there, but the truth of it and the fruition of it has only been the last 3 years again. Way back, way in the beginning, starting my career, started through high school actually, mostly small productions here and there. Then coming out of school, there was a Greece production. I got the pleasure of playing Danny, Joseph and his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. I was Joseph. It was actually very awesome way back when. And then life has this thing of, and that's my era actually. You let the dream stifle and life takes over, and you can't blame anybody except yourself, which I did. And the thing is, years down the line, and life that happened, and all of a sudden, never say never, never say it won't happen. Because regardless, over the last 25 years, yes, there's been a small art production here and there, but it's only the last 3-4 years now that it's really kicked full start forward, and the love of it's there again, and the support is there again, and it grows, and it's growing by leaps and bounds. And I mean, it's for the love, it's for my love, and anybody that derives love and passion through how we do it, that's what we do it for. It's to the happiness of it all, and what we can give. And I mean, I get more than enough while I'm up there performing, and I get my passion lived, and my dreams lived. But it's just nice when you get the feedback back and you're getting something back that way. So yeah, there's not much more I can say about it. I mean, the last years, I mean, getting to play Seymour Crowborn in Little Shop of Horrors.
That was a highlight.
It was hugely a highlight. And I mean, to go from all these supporting or straining your club straight into a flipping main role, it was incredible. And it was eye-opening to say the least. It's like then all of a sudden all these feelings from way back when come back and you remember, hold on, this is why I wanted to do it. But because now I have lived, made some stupid mistakes, still gonna make many more, I'm sure we all do. It's called life and living, but best thing ever. I hate talking about myself.
It doesn't sound like it. I'm just joking. No, the next song we're gonna do was on my 2013 album, and it wasn't an original. It's a Chris Isaac number that it was just, if I when I got the opportunity to actually record my first album, and I don't know if you know this, Jacques, but I had full creative control on the album. And one thing that I wanted to
That's unusual, actually.
it is unusual, but what I wanted to bring across was songs that mean something for me and that sparked a memory. And if you go look back at any given song in the history of time, if it's a song that you like, or even if it's a song that you don't like, there's some emotion attached to this. And this song takes me back to when my sister was still alive, and all of us were still a happy family, which we still are, but it's incomplete when you lose someone in your family. And this was just one of the songs that really touched me and influenced my style of music. And the music video was always one of the most spectacular things for me as well. So, of course, that is Wicked Game by Chris Isaak, and I hope you enjoy it.
My first time running on this one.
I think you're going to do well. You're starting this one, right?
Yes. Oh, sorry. Play more. Sorry, it's hot over there.
Is it a bit hot now?
It's a little hot, yeah. It's a little hot.
The world is on fire, no one can save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd do somebody like you. No, I don't wanna fall in love. No, I don't wanna fall in love with you. With you. What a wicked game you play to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say, you never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you. Now I wanna fall in love. No, I wanna fall in love with you. The world was on fire, no one can save me but you. Strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. No, I with you. With you, with you. Oh, with you. Nobody loves no one. Chris Isaac. I think everyone remembers the what do you call it, the music video for this. It was very flirtatious and very black and white, if I remember correctly, and it was just a gorgeous music video.
It gave me I don't know what to say solitary, but it had a very solitary feel to it.
Well, I must say, Romy said that that took me back to my childhood days on the farm. My dad loved him. Yes, absolutely. Memories, that's what I told you. And Sandy from Sakma says, beautiful song. And then, of course, I love the Johnny Cash t-shirt. He's one of my idols. Absolutely love his music.
You were asking about Felicity a little earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So Greg got back and he said, oh dear, the woman was on a mission. I believe it worries me. I'd also be worried. But then again, she was on a roll. I just hope she's back in Benoni, but dreading seeing what she gets up to.
Oh, goodness.
I'm dreading to see what she got up to be very honest. I heard about it. We both heard about it. So, yes. Just let us know.
I'm sure you're going to see it on Facebook, because everything is on Facebook these days. Now, one of the highlights of my career so far, well, I've had a couple. Obviously, Goli was one of them. High Rollers, one of them. And then, of course, one of the biggest highlights was getting the title of South African Bachelor of the Year in 2016. And no, it's not the competition with the roses. It wasn't a dating competition. It was quite a big competition where you had to raise funds and awareness for certain charities, and then run your own charities, run your own media drives. You have to already be in the public eye, and it was a grueling competition, something that I probably won't do again, but I don't regret it either. And I really worked hard to get that title. And then, of course, last year, Untamed won the award for humanitarian work, or the humanitarian award at the second South African Country Music Awards.
We did, and that was a huge thing for me. I mean, we were nominated for 3 categories last year, and it was just an honor to be nominated. Now, the thing that makes this award so special is it's not one of the nominated categories. The artists that won, they deserved it. Trust me, they are incredible. But when we got called up for the humanitarian one, it's because we were it's an honorary award, which means overall it's been taken note of, and it meant a lot to us, because a basis of who we are and who Untamed is what we can give back. And I mean, as everyone knows, we're very involved with cancer and with everything there too. And we MC the relays, do a lot of relay events. We do a lot of we did shave-ons, all sorts of things with him, and we're very actively involved with those things. So whatever we can give back, and when we got the award, trust me, it meant so much. So again, Sakma, thank you so much.
And then, of course, another charity that I've been involved with for a little while is Mr. and Mrs. Deaf South Africa,
Yes.
which is also incredible. You were involved.
We MC'd last year.
with
It
me
was
for the first
incredible.
time.
Oh, one thing, never, ever, ever, ever get in the way of deaf contestants and their translator. That is standing.
Well, I think it's kind of rude if you at
No,
a
it is, but you don't
event.
think about it. People don't think, and you have to be very considerate, and we've learned in
But-
a lot of ways.
Oh, we saw some people get quite angry because people were standing in front of them and they couldn't see their translator. And a lot of people ask us, but why is the music and MCs, talking MCs at Miss Deaf SA? You've got to remember, a lot of the sponsors and a lot of the families and the people are not deaf. The contestants are deaf. So obviously you have to keep it entertaining for them as well.
It's not just that. The contestants, their other senses are perfect. Trust me, and they feel more in music than what you do. I saw guys there with more rhythm than I've had in my life.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, but it was just funny watching. No, anyway, moving on.
Now the next song that we're going to do was a song you guys will all recognize it. It was not written by, but also made famous by Staccatos in the 70s here in South Africa. One of the biggest exports South Africa has ever seen.
I really did throw me in the deep end with these songs.
I did, yeah, but I didn't know who sang the song in 2013. Funny enough, I knew of the song, and the reason why I wanted on my album was because one of my favorite movies of all time is Dirty Dancing, and of course, Dirty Dancing being
Was my father used to call it, God rest his soul, filthy footwork.
filthy footwork. My sister and myself actually danced professionally for a good couple of years when we were children, ballroom and Latin American dancing, and obviously that movie just means so much more if you actually know the dances and you understand it and you can do the dances. So this song just always stuck by me, and then when I recorded Skadu for Verlange on my album, I decided to put this one on as well. So I hope you enjoy it. Cry to Me. You ready, Jacques?
I'm ready.
All right. I'm battling to push the buttons.
When your baby leaves you all alone and nobody calls you on the phone, oh, don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Well, here I'm, honey. Yeah. Come on
And cry to me. Yeah, yeah. When you're all alone.
when you're all alone
In your lonely room.
in your lonely room,
And there's nothing
and there's nothing
but the smell of her perfume.
smell of her perfume.
Don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Come on now, cry to me. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, nothing can be sadder than having a glass of wine alone. And loneliness, my loneliness, is just a waste of time.
Oh yeah.
Don't you ever wanna walk alone? Well, come on, my baby, take my hand and walk with me.
Take my hand.
Oh yeah. When you're waiting
For a voice to come
in the midnight hour, but there is no one. Yeah, yeah. Don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Don't you feel like crying? Come on now, cry to me.
right to me.
Well, here I am, my honey.
Short and sweet. that
Come
one.
cry to me.
I was expecting the longer versions, but I think you've been very gracious on me on this one.
Yeah, well, my original version I think was about 4.5 minutes, so it's double this one. But not we.
Yeah,
Once
we might
again,
have to trim one or two off.
Why?
Given time.
No, man, we'll be fine.
Okay.
People that have to move on at 8 o'clock, they move on. So we carry on and entertain, even if it's for one person. I always say, I actually saw this week, and I'm not judging. Please don't get me wrong.
And he's good at judging, don't get me wrong.
No, I am very good at judging. That's what I'll say when I'm judging. But I'm not judging about this. But I saw an artist advertising a live stream the morning, and about an hour later, he posted saying that he's cancelling the live stream because of lack of interest. An hour later. Now, live streaming is just that. If you want to listen in, you listen in. If you don't want to listen in, you move on. And if you want to listen in for one song and move on and then come back later, that is the fantastic thing about live streaming. And I just find it odd that, the one thing that I learned early on in my career is whether you have one person in your audience or whether you have 1,000. And I've literally performed in front of 8,000 people before. And the fact of the matter is that whether you perform in front of 8,000 people or whether you perform in front of one person, you still give the same show.
Give the same show. And it feels the same. And it's going to sound horrible. I mean, any artist wants a huge full house. I get that. But a lot of the times if it's few and quaint and everything, your connection is so much more.
I like the smaller audiences. Like what we're doing tonight. We can talk to Greg, we can talk to Sandy, we can talk to Romy, we can talk to Elizabeth, we can talk to absolutely everyone. Carleen and Albert, they're watching, but they don't comment on YouTube, and I don't know why. Carleen and Albert, julle moet kom comment. The fact of the matter is,
send WhatsApp.
It's not about the amount of people that watches. If you love your craft, you do the best you can, and you do the best you want. If it's all about numbers for you, you're going to be quite surprised and disappointed in South Africa.
And the thing is, while we're on the subject, guys, just the streams and that come up, and a lot of the time, maybe you don't want to watch or don't have the time and things like that. And yes, everybody's in lockdown, but we understand that people are also busy. Especially your favorite doesn't necessarily have to be us. There's a lot of artists that are streaming right now and things like that and doing live shows. If you can start a watch party on their behalf and share their stuff and put it out there, you don't have to watch it again if you watched it. Start a watch party, broadcast it to all your that's how it spreads.
Absolutely.
And that's the support side of things. I mean, all of us are, we've got everybody's, and I'm sorry to say everybody now, and most people have got their busking baskets and things like that. I mean, us as well, we ask anybody that can donate, but the support isn't, and I say it every single show basically, is not just money orientated, just watching, just sharing. If there's an artist that you like, share that. I mean, especially the local talent. Local talent is so understated in this country, it's shocking. There's so many guys out there that, I mean, hello, we're by no means high and famous, but there are a lot of people that we feel when we meet them, so why aren't you there? Why aren't you up there? It's
absolutely
and humble, and the humble side of things, it's just awesome. So if you find an artist and see artists that you really like and you like their stuff, just share. That's all it is.
Absolutely. Okay, so moving on to the next song. This song just also on my 2013 album was released written and released by a band called REM, and the words to the song I think is so relevant to what's going on today with the COVID-19, and not just that, all the other diseases, cancer, and even the normal flu. The normal flu kills thousands of people per day, yet no one talks about that. And the reason why I put this on my album was because I just resonated really with the words.
And it's also, and there's a lot of people, and somebody that requested the numbers now tonight, a family member has passed and they couldn't be there and they couldn't get there. It is the insane reality of what's happening, what's going on out there now. So just be vigilant, be thoughtful, be kind.
Absolutely.
And just be yourself.
Okay, so enjoy it. Everybody Hurts by REM, but this is our version, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. You do start this one, Jacques Tomlinson.
Thank you, Emanuel Peterson.
I think you start most of them.
Thankfully.
Because you know all the first verses.
Pretty much the only ones that I do know. It's funny that, right? Everybody I think is like that.
When your day is long and the night, when the night is yours alone, when you think you've had enough of this life, well, hang on. 'cause everybody cries, and everybody hurts sometimes. Sometimes everything is wrong. Now it's time to sing along. When your day is night, hold on, hold on. If you feel like letting go, hold on. If you're sure you've had enough of this life, just hang on. 'Cause everybody hurts sometimes, comforting your friends, and everybody hurts. Don't blow your head, don't blow your head. If you feel like you're alone, don't blow your head. If you feel like letting go, no, 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 you're not alone. If you're on your own, hold on in this life, and the days and nights are long. Hold on. If you're sure you've had too much of this life, to hang on. Yeah, everybody hurts sometimes, everybody cries, and everybody hurts sometimes. Everybody hurts sometimes. So you gotta hold on, hold on. You gotta hold on. You gotta hold on, hold on to your friends. Hold on to your friends. You gotta hold on, hold on to your family. You gotta hold, you gotta hold on. You gotta hold on to your friends. Everybody hurts, 'cause everybody hurts. Everybody hurts.
Whoa. That was really awesome.
Very emotional song for me, that one. In 2015, funny enough, just before winning South African Bachelor of the Year, I had a successful business, and because of the economy, funny enough, now so many other people are in the same boat, but I literally lost everything. And the fact of the matter is that when I lost everything, I lost literally everything. including the friends. The couple of friends, and with a couple of friends, I'm going to say one, Julia Tennyson, that stuck by me. That song just became so much more important to me. And if I look at all the friends that I've made in the last couple of years, Colleen, Romy, Albert,
Friends, family.
Alta, Gary, Kevin and them, absolutely everyone.
It's a growing family.
It's the list is so long. I can't even Laura Storm.
And
then
Greg,
not to talk about the family. Greg.
Pettigrew, we know you very short time, really, but sorry, you kind of stuck with us.
Absolutely.
We tend to keep our family close.
Romy says, Colleen says that you guys are singing all of Albert's favorites, and
oh my goodness, that was
just a couple more people: Ashley, Yakulette, Pietru, all these people like Hartsmense that we've made friends with.
We had a very short list at one stage. I mean,
very short, and now we can't even count all the people that really matter to us. And when I say matter, I don't say it loosely. I really mean every single word, and I just want to thank you guys. Now, Colleen says that we're singing all of Albert's favorite songs tonight.
It's not on purpose, but maybe. I don't know.
But maybe.
We'll take the credit.
But maybe. I just thought it was a great idea. I've been wanting to revamp the songs from my 2013 album for a while now. So this kind of forced us.
Just quickly, I just want to check WhatsApp if there's any messages that have come through, because a lot of people haven't been able to...
Ronnie?
Weird. Watching you on laptop Wi-Fi, but my phone. Sorry, this video is no longer available. We'll have to keep on doing this after lockdown. Ronnie, we will be doing this after lockdown. We've actually discussed it. Yeah. We might break it to one show a week, but we're discussing that part still.
We're definitely gonna.
Thank you to sorry for the letters. Hi, Johan.
Those are two others, Yanni and Johan. It's just the list goes on crazy.
It's insane, but we love you all. Okay, we are going on to another slow-ish number now.
Next song. There was a very the reason I put this song on my album was a very what's the word? There's a word. Oppervlakkig. There was a very oppervlakkige reason for me putting the song on the album. I heard it on Shrek.
A lot of the numbers
the animation
come from Shrek, especially the musical.
Yeah, but this was long before the musical. This was on the actual animation, and it was a very short thing that played. And I had to go research a song. It's Leonard Cohen's "Hallelujah," and if you go read up on it, there were countless verses written for the song, and every single person that's done a cover of it kind of do it in their own style, and they do their whatever verses they want to do. If you were to do all the verses that's in that song, it'll carry on and carry on and carry on.
Well, so this one's completely new to me. I mean, I'm doing the first one again. Hey, hi, the one that everybody knows, because but then you realize, hold on, where'd this one come from? It's weird, but I would actually love to do it one day. All of them, it'll be interesting to read.
It'll get a little bit long, I think. But I hope you guys enjoy this. This is our version of Hallelujah, slightly different to my album's version. But I really hope you enjoy it. And whatever message you take out of it, that's yours to keep.
Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the final fall and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
You say I took the name in vain. I don't even know the name, but if I did, well, really, what's it to you? There's a blaze of light in every word. Doesn't matter what you heard, the holy or the broken. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
I did my best, it wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch.
I've told the truth, I didn't come to fool ya. And even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord a song. Nothing on my tongue but hallelujah, 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 Just one of those special songs, and
It was.
I never know whether it's really a gospel song. I don't think so.
It is what you take of it, and it's
That's what I always say. The message you take from it, or you want to take from it, that's the message that you keep. So if it's got a gospel connotation to you guys or contemporary connotation to you, that is yours to keep.
But that's
Absolutely.
like taking the Bible, for instance, the parables, anything like that in the Bible. It'll have the message you need. It won't be the same message for everyone. It's that's how songs work.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's so many incredible writers, and I mean, recently we've got the privilege of actually helping Greg online with the song that he's
Yes.
been busy with, and the
Greg-
man's words.
Greg is one
incredible.
of those people that just knows how to string words together,
And
and have
it's
such an
inspired
emotional.
us, by the way, because I actually got one of mine finally done. But
Yay! So when are we doing it?
no, you're
Wednesday. We're doing it Wednesday.
no, we are Greg first.
So three brand new songs on Wednesday.
No.
Let's do it. Now the next song is called This One. I wrote this, and you're gonna laugh at me. The first couple of verses I wrote on my way to the studio in 2012, end of 2012, when we started recording my album. And what I did was I actually, what do you say? Oh, it does feel like forever, Greg. Now, I switched. I climbed in my car. I back then I drove a Z4 Afsalon Cup nogal, and I was quite arrogant and cocky, I must say. And in my motivational talks that I do, I always talk about the fact that money should not make you arrogant, and if it does, you really have to go for psychiatric evaluation or something, because if money changes you, then anything will change you. But in any case, so I climbed into the car, put the roof down, and I switched the radio on. And the first thing that came on, and ever since then, I do not listen to the news on the radio because of very specific reasons, which I'm going to tell you now. The first story I heard on the radio was in one of the townships here in Gauteng, a uncle raped his 3-year-old niece. I think she was 3 years old, and then hanged her for everyone to find her. Now they found out who it was afterwards. Obviously they didn't know it was the uncle, but I mean, can you imagine how traumatic, not just for the family, but for the community, it must be to wake up, walk out, look for a little girl, and then find her hung up on a wall. And I mean, I burst into tears because at that stage, my godchildren were very young. They were also that age, and it broke me into a million pieces. And when I got to the studio, I said to Charles, my producer back then, I said to him, Charles, I've got a new song. So whatever we're working on at the moment, let's push it aside. I want this song because I need the emotion. And even though it's an upbeat kind of a rock song, it's just one of those songs that mean a lot to me. And it's oddly enough not one of those songs that went majorly huge, but it did impact a lot of people. And I decided that we're going to do an acoustic version of this on our album as well. It even goes for things like COVID-19 and what we're going through at the moment, and media and social media and that type of stuff, how bad it is. So I hope you enjoy this one, and this one is for you. If I can get it started.
It's very small in our playlist.
Switch on the radio, the news is bad. It's easier to look away. Fighting the fight alone will drive you mad. I wish there were another way. Are we so blind we cannot see? This one is for you. This one is for me. This one is for me. This one is for all too blind to see. Come open your eyes. Come open your eyes. Forget all the lies. It's time that we see. Our destiny. So will you take my hand? I hope you do. Together we can all win through. I know you feel the same as I do now. Let's build together, make a vow. Are we so blind we cannot see? I'm asking this for you and me. This one is for you. This one is for you. This one is for me. This one is for me. This one is for all too blind to see. Come open your eyes. Come open your eyes. Forget all the lies. Forget all the lies. It's time that we see. It's time that we see our destiny. As long as we're looking at color, we'll find no reasons to give up the shackles that bind. So come on, let's leave all the hatred behind. And soon you will see it's all in your mind. This one is for you. This one is for you. This one is for me. This one is for me. This one is for all too blind to see. Come open your eyes. Come open your eyes. Forget all the lies. Forget all the lies. It's time that we see. It's time that we see our destiny. It's time you fulfill your destiny. Your destiny. Yeah. Your destiny.
Welcome to the soul of Emanuel Peterson. It just, when I write, sometimes I battle to write, but when I write, it has to mean something. And it has to normally have a story behind it, because if it doesn't, then I can't tell you, I can't, feel the same. I really can't.
Greg, the music will be sorted. Greg, just a quick one. Remember, not allowed to say too much. And
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Jannie en them. Jannie, julle.
Hi, Jannie.
Yes, ons mis julle, Jannie.
Greg? Just go, Greg.
Yes. Anyways, are we going to move on to the next song?
Yes, we are.
This was not on my album, but we decided to put it in because
It came up today, funny enough, and I've never done one of their songs before, or one of his songs, rather. So just play it, and then just play.
Yeah, you guys will know the words of some of them in any case, and sing along with us if you know them. Yes. You.
Yes, you.
A little bit of a slower song, but so much meaning. So much meaning.
But I actually like it.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed and hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Sorry, we just had to put that song in there because
It was one of those it happened songs.
absolutely. Now the next song you wanted to put in.
It's actually quite funny though. I have actually put in. It's more for penance why I put the other one on, because it's a bit of a dedication to someone that's listening. I'm not going to say who, because you'll realize exactly who it is. It's paying penance. That's all I'm going to say. but as a tribute to you and your show, but also because yes, this particular one, when I was talking earlier about my love for performing and things like that and being on stage, and this was one for me. It was one song that stuck out way back when. The joke is, when I sang this way back when, I had limited range, so always low, you know, and it was one of those challenging songs, and it's just so nice when you feel you've, you know, it's something that's grown with you all the years. It's never changed. It's a timeless song.
Funny thing is, when rehearsing
Music
this
is
song,
timeless,
we also realized that this was officially the very first song that Jacques and myself performed together at the Melody Theatre in Hotties.
Yeah, Yanni, you guys would remember when we, it was kind of thrown in, and it was done via WhatsApp. If you think about it, because we just planned, it was thrown in.
Back then, we had literally we had rehearsals, and no one except myself, you, and Alshante arrived for rehearsals. So we had very limited time to rehearse this. But it's quite funny how that memory came up when you said you wanted to sing it. And I said to you, but we have sang it together, and you're like, no, we haven't. I'm like, no.
No, I remembered full well when we did.
Oh, did you?
Who was Kippy that recalled it?
I don't know.
I did.
Okay. Are you going to stick to that story?
Oh, hell yes.
Hope you guys
Anybody
enjoy this.
that knows us, who's the memory?
This is Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Yes, it is.
I almost said Andrew Lloyd Webber.
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 It's the webinar. Well, technically, we're having a webinar right now.
Greg, I think this one is for you.
I was not going to say who it's dedicated.
I hope it's not one of those songs that you hate.
No, he's in his show.
Love changes everything. Hands and faces, earth and sky. Love changes everything. How you live and how you die. Love can make the summer fly, or a night seem like a lifetime. Yes, love changes everything. Now I tremble at your name. Nothing in the world will ever be the same. Love changes everything. Days are longer, words mean more. Love changes everything. Pain is deeper than before. Love will turn your world around, and that world will last forever. Yes, love changes everything. Brings you glory, brings you shame. Nothing in the world will ever be the same. Up into the world we go, planning futures, shaping years. Love bursts in and suddenly all our wisdom disappears. Love makes fools of everyone. All the rules we make are broken. Yes, love changes everything. Live or perish in its flame. Love will never, never let you be the same. Love will never, never never let you be the same.
Sorry, that comes with a world of memories.
What memories? That's what we're talking about tonight.
There's
Memories.
plenty memories. I mean, this little really chubby.
Elizabeth says beautiful. Dankie, Elizabeth.
Thanks, Liz. Really chubby 9. How can I say? Standard 9 pupil, standard 8. No, it was standard 8. Piet Stradum actually was our quiet master back then, and
Quiet master. Choir.
choir master. Well, he wasn't quiet, and neither was I back. Well, actually, I think I was more quiet than then. Now you can't shut me up. But yeah, just standing there, all their nerves and everything. I still remember standing there and those first stage nerves way back when you first realize you have a passion for these things. But it's just all those memories. And then it's funny, the first time you ever, and this song is associated to that for me, the first time you have applause. You hear applause. Not for the praise of it all the rest of it. It just has this warm feeling and fuzz feeling that you get. And that's when you realize, hold on, I'm actually giving something back. As nervous as what I am, because I love stage nerves. If it's not there, there's a problem. So I love having stage nerves and the butterflies and everything. And especially, that's the one thing I miss. Backstage pandemonium.
The pandemonium is one thing. I just
And dressing rooms.
remember
what's
when
awesome?
we performed together in theatre. Everyone always asks me, like, Emmanuel, but you don't look nervous. I don't get nerves, which is a bad thing sometimes, I think, because
No, it's not. I'm gonna.
I remember when I
forget my
had
lines.
the nerves, though. You kind of have that adrenaline pumping, and yes, the adrenaline still pumps when the curtains open, and actually, like 2 seconds before the curtains open and you hear the audience rustle, then because remember, theatre's acoustics are so incredible, you can hear a mouse squeak in the back of the theatre when you're on stage, and the fact that and vice versa, actually, that's why it's so important to keep quiet backstage, ne Johan.
And to have your mic off, especially with a headset if you're not on.
Tabiso.
That'd be so.
Shame. One of the best tenors I have ever heard. He's actually touring the world not at the moment,
Not
but
at the moment.
he was touring Phantom of the Opera, representing South Africa, and just phenomenal. No one I know in South Africa comes close to
And
that
not to
guy's
be
vocals.
funny, but I mean, when I met him, he did the one show with us at the Melody that time. It was insane to meet this man, the most humble person I've ever come across.
Yeah, you wouldn't think he's such
No.
an amazing tenor.
And then he stands there and you're like, no.
Anyways, let's move on to the next song. The song I actually saw on Pitch Perfect. It just came out while I was busy recording my album.
That's
and it was,
one of our feel better about ourselves in life movies.
it was one of the last songs that we recorded for my album, and we did the upbeat version. I don't know what we're doing the more acoustic version tonight.
Yeah, we've done a more of a laid-back acoustic set tonight.
Yeah, that's kind of
makes
where
you
our vibe's going a little bit, I think.
The last while,
More acoustic and
classical. I'm enjoying the classical lately.
yeah.
And the challenges.
So I hope you enjoy it. This is, of course, Titanium, and also for a dance song, quite deep lyrics. If you wanna read into them. So I hope you
Dancing
enjoy
very
this.
slow on this one. Right?
Titanium.
You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all your bullets ricochet. Shoot me down, but I get up. Bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet. You take your aim. Fire away, shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Cut me down, but it's you who'll have further to fall. Ghost town and haunted love. You raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. I'm talking loud, not saying much. Bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, fire away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away, fire away. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. I am titanium. Stone hard machine gun, fired at the ones you run. Stone hard like bulletproof glass. Bulletproof glass. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I'm titanium. I'm titanium. I am titanium.
Yeah. I forgot.
I've got to stop that one.
Yes, you do. Okay, we got two songs.
Two more
there.
songs, yeah.
Sorry, I struggled a bit on that one. For some reason, my inner ear decided to not graft on me, so I was kind of listening to you this way to try. So if my harmonies were off there, please forgive.
Yeah, Jacques' actual in-ears broke this week while we were rehearsing.
It's like, thank you for fans. I mean,
Lockdown.
About this gotten magnet, but I miss my inner ears.
Yeah, those are lekker. Those were our first in-ears. The problem with those are
No bass.
There's no bass, so
Not that I just couldn't hear you too much on the guitar. I'm hoping it sounded okay.
yeah, it sounded okay on my side. So
Good.
we'll criticize afterwards.
Critique. Hold on, I just want to go back because I saw
Zach,
somebody
though,
online now.
Sandy says you're doing some difficult numbers. Hey, Sandy, how do you know us? You know,
Sans, do we do anything half measure?
the one thing about this lockdown
Petrus
is
van
we've
Niekerk.
actually. De honde begin blaf ze nie.
Petrus, our other mother.
The thing with the lockdown is, Sandy, we actually got to be able to push ourselves and do a lot of new songs during our rehearsals and
we've
stuff.
got challenges, trust me, 2 of them, which we procrastinated 2 shows now in a row. We can't procrastinate any further, so...
Well, I want it to be perfect. That's the
No,
only
so
thing.
do I.
And this following week that's going to happen is obviously going to be a little bit less stressful as last. Well, stressful for other reasons, but less stressful work-wise to try and get deadlines out. So, Greg, yeah...
You have no idea how you've challenged us.
Well, it has to happen Wednesday. So, in any case, the next song was the title song of my 2013 album, Skadu's van Verlange. And just to give an idea where my career started, and I always say it started here, even though I didn't perform back then. When I was 13, my sister Letitia passed away in a car accident when she was 19. Now, 4 days before she before she died, she wrote my mom a poem called, well, it was untitled, but there was a date on. That's how we know it was 4 days before her death. And back then, I mean, it was very traumatic, but she had a white suitcase and all her drawings, she was very, very arty. And all her drawings and all her poems were in this white suitcase that obviously went to my mom when she died. And about 4 months after she died, my mom had the courage to open the suitcase and go through it. And I just heard her crying like hectically. And I walked into the room and she showed me this poem. And after reading it, I said to my mom, this is going to be my very, very, very first single when I start performing and writing my own music. And, you know, back then, I don't think anybody took it serious. But in 2012, when I started writing for my album, I phoned my mom up and I said to her, okay, I don't want the original. Take a photo or scan it in and send it to me. I don't. It's too precious. But I'm busy writing a song. And this song did so well. I think it was #1 for about 18 weeks in the Netherlands. It's still playing on Groot FM and a lot of other radio stations. So thank you for that. It did really well. And it's always important for me to tell the story because you need to know that the chorus part of the song is the words that my sister wrote to my mom 4 days before dying. The verses around it I wrote, and the bridge I wrote, but I didn't want to touch her poem. So I hope you enjoy this. I don't do it that often for the specific reason that I normally get quite emotional. And the backing vocals in the background, besides Jacques Tomlinson,
the live version
is my other sister, Amanda, who's got a phenomenal voice. Yet she doesn't sing. Only when we kind of force her.
I have recordings.
Yeah, no, well, I normally, when she's in the audience, I pull her up, and depending how big the audience is. But in any case, I want you to appreciate the words of the song. And this was officially also the very, very first song I wrote ever. And it's called Skadu van Verlange. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah.
Skadu van verlange, drome wat nooit verdwyn. Vrees van die onwetende en 'n lewe vol hartseer en pyn. Ek onthou nog al die planne gemaak voor daardie nag, wat ons almal verander het met 'n dowende leefuisende slag. En my trane dal terwyl ek lees. Dis koud hier waar ek is, my ma. Dis koud hier waar ek is. Ek is kinderlik, bang om dood te gaan. Soos 'n duif vir 'n klip teen die bos, dit is koud hier waar ek is. Minder as grond en insek wil ek nie wees. Dit is koud hier waar ek is, om 'n deel van die aardkos eie regtelik te besit. Dit is koud, dit is koud, hier waar ek is. Skadu's van verlange, drome wat nooit verdwyn, gedagtes van wat kon wees, en die sekerheid van hartseer en pyn. Die woorde van jou gedig, 'n treurlied aan ons maag, gevind tussen al jou besittings, gebonde aan trane en angs. Dis koud hier waar ek is, my ma. Dis koud hier waar ek is. Ek is kinderlik, bang om dood te gaan. Soos 'n duif vir 'n klip teen die bos, dit is koud hier waar ek is. Minder as grond en insek wil ek nie wees. Nie meer koud hier waar ek is, om 'n deel van die aardkos eie regtig te besit. Dit is koud, dit is koud hier waar ek is. In my trane taal, terwyl ek lees, en ek wonder hoe my lewe sonder jou gaan wees. Dis koud hier waar ek is, my sis, maar is warm in my hart. En ek wag soos 'n kleintjie om jou weer te sien. Soos 'n duif wat ek vashou teen my bors, wat ek nooit ooit sal laat gaan. Meer as vrees en pyn is jy vir my. Nie meer koud hier waar ek is, van jou liefde en gedagtenis. Hou my warm, nie meer koud hier waar ek is. Weet wat nou antwoord? Hier waar ek is.
We had a track hiccup.
Maar hierso, ek sal nie verbaas as dit my sussie was wat knoppies druk op my rekenaar
She
nie.
has a habit, doesn't she? Wardrobes, flipping glasses, also, yeah, it's a long story, we'll get there one day.
Sy doen, net om julle 'n idee te gee. So jare en 'n half gelede of wat ek al toe ek op pad terug van 'n kliënt af en my battery was so amper pap gewees. Nie my battery, my foon se battery, en toe slaat ek 'n pothole. Maar so erg dat die BMW se rem gekraak is en ek weet nie wat alles nie. Maar soos dit gebeur het, soos in letterlik, soos dit gebeur het, of soos dit, ek dink dis soos dit gebeur het. Seker 2 minute later toe bel Jacques my en hy vra vir my, is jy okay? En ek sê toe vir hom, wat nou? Hy sê, hy was in die kombuis besig, nie eers na by die kaste nie, hy was besig om, wat ek al, en ja.
En ja, al ons glase op die een rak besluit, en nie al die glase nie, een van elke glas besluit om one time op die vloer te val.
En dit is nie moontlik, hulle was nie op mekaar gestek nie, hulle het net daar,
en ter daai gevoel van binne, as ek uit in Belmont vind uit, one of those,
en ja, ek dink dit was my sussie, maar dit gebeur altyd, dit gebeur so baie, en met jou boetie.
Up there, between my brother, my mother, my father up there, your sister, got a hell of a backup team up there.
Absolutely.
Okay, we've got one more song to go, but I just want to double check before we go. We're on an hour and a half. People are going to start chasing us.
Like I said, people know that they're more than willing,
and we can
if they've got things to do.
Sorry, I wanted to tell you, Greg, and you know full well why I'm cackling. Yes, we do. Sacred Foundation, you're doing some. Okay, I saw that. I'm just so glad that Pietri's with us and everything. Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah, there's so many people, and you know what's amazing is because it's live streaming. You've got one person logged in, but you've got a whole family watching, and that's what really is incredible for me. Like I said, it's not about the amount of views, even though I'm not complaining.
No,
it's also not about the amount of people that we reach. It's the amount of people we reach, if that makes sense.
If you can get anything out of it, even if it's small, if it's a memory, if it's a song, if it's one song out of the whole lot. Because I can guarantee you, if you need to hear that message, life has a tendency of an hour and a half show that we've ended up in. I'm gonna have to cut us down. But in an hour and a half show, 9 times out of 10,
I don't think it's necessary.
I know you'll find a song. You'll end up tuning in on a song you want to hear, and need to hear.
Exactly.
Life and universe and God and universe, all everybody up there, just hello. They just know how.
You know, the last song is also an ABBA song.
We started with ABBA and we
Alta
ended with ABBA.
actually asked for You Raise Me Up because, yeah, she's going through a lot of stuff at the moment. But because
And
we had so
our
many,
hearts really go out to the
we had
West
so
Asian
many,
family.
so many slower songs and ballads tonight. I said to Jacques, you know, let's move it on for Wednesday's show again. We did it the other night,
I'd rather
so I don't want to do
that.
it again right now.
Not only that, but to bring a little bit of joy along too. And the thing is, that's why we put two in Fuels. And the thing is, like I mentioned now, our condolences and all our love and everything to the West Asian family at this time. It's very difficult.
Especially this time.
Especially at this time.
Okay, so you guys must enjoy the rest of your evening. We're going to end off with this song and we'll say bye-bye straight after. And it's one of the upbeat songs because I wasn't going to leave it on Skadu's van Verlange.
Well, neither did your sister apparently either.
Yeah, no, well, I don't think when she wrote those words that it would have gone international and number one in the Netherlands for 18
Almost
weeks.
like Anya Imania.
And still playing on the radio. So I heard it the other day again on Groot FM. So it's still weird to hear yourself on radio. But enjoy this.
Little bit of a twist. Yeah, there's no first twist on this one. I think we basically sing together on this one, if I'm not mistaken.
My mind at Waterloo, Napoleon did surrender. Oh yeah, and I have met my destiny in quite a similar way. The history books on the shelf, it is always repeating itself. Waterloo, I was defeated, you won the war. Waterloo, promise to love you forevermore. Waterloo, couldn't escape if I wanted to. Waterloo, knowing my fate is to be with you. Waterloo, finally facing my Waterloo. My mind, I tried to hold you back, but you were stronger. Oh yeah, and now it seems my only chance is giving advice. And how could I ever refuse? I feel like I win when I lose. Waterloo, I was defeated, you won the war. Waterloo, promise to love you forevermore. Waterloo, couldn't escape if I wanted to. Waterloo, knowing my fate is to be with you. Waterloo, finally facing my Waterloo. So how could I ever refuse? I feel like I win when I lose. Waterloo, couldn't escape if I wanted to. Waterloo, knowing my fate is to be with you. Waterloo, I was defeated, you won the war. Waterloo, promise to love you forevermore. Waterloo, finally facing my Waterloo. Finally facing my Waterloo. Waterloo.
You can carry on and on and on with that song.
You can.
We had a lot of fun tonight, guys,
did.
and
We
just
really
once
did.
again, thank you very much for absolutely everything. And tomorrow's Sunday. How weird is it that I'm actually enjoying today? Felt like a Saturday, which is quite odd because we've been. But then again, I've been working my ass off.
He has beautiful and some animations, everything, videos. We've been doing a lot of voiceovers this week, which we're very thankful for. Thank you, universe and God and everybody, because we're feeling very blessed. It's small, but it's like when. How can we put it? It's like there's a little bit of light.
That's true.
So we're very
That's absolutely
thankful.
true.
And again, we just want to thank everybody that has been supporting us as a duo, and to everybody that has donated to the Busking basket and everything like
Yeah,
that.
we have actually made it easier and more secure. So if you want to donate, you can go to our website, untamedsa.co.za.
Yeah, just Be sure you put the SA in. If you go untamed.co.za, you get a whole other type of website.
How did I not know this?
Oh, you have no idea. Just go to Untamed.
SA.co.za.
Don't forget
now you
the
tell
SA.
me.
Don't forget SA.
Anyways, you go to untamedsa.co.za, scroll down on the homepage, and then you will see there are buttons if you want to donate. We don't ask for much, and there's no set amount. You'll see there's quick links for certain amounts, and then if you want to donate more or less, you click on the donate other, and that'll give you banking details to donate. And we just want to say thank you to absolutely every single one of you
so much.
that have.
So much.
I don't think you really know how much that means, because we are also in the same boat as other artists. Yes, we do have a business, so it puts us a little bit easier. But at the end of the month, which is next, at the end of the month, which is next week, the amount of money we have lost because we were not able to perform, and that money normally pays expenses and bills.
It's one of the things we were chatting about earlier in the week. We are we are still very blessed in so many ways. Roof over our head, food in our tummies. But there's so many artists out there that really do not have anything else, and this is what they do. So please, guys, if you see anything like that and you can, please help them as much as you can.
Absolutely,
that is.
And of course, if you guys can help us, we would also appreciate it.
We do.
Just without you, this will not be possible. And thank you so much for all the support through this lockdown, and all the people that send us WhatsApps during the day. I mean, we are so busy chatting on WhatsApps and stuff, and rekindling old friendships.
Yes.
Because 2 days ago I decided, you know what, life is too short. So I made a list of the people that I really miss and that I really appreciate in my life, and that really, you might have gone your separate ways or taking a break because of something really stupid, or I'm very hardkoppig.
Or life, oh yes you are.
I'm very hardkoppig.
But life happens.
Yeah, or life happens. And I made a list, and you know what, I would tell every single person watching us tonight, make that list, because some relationships really drain your soul. And you would have probably seen on Facebook, I did a post yesterday morning when I did it. But some relationships are worth salvaging.
And they're actually the food for the soul.
Absolutely, they're the food for the soul. So make a list of the people that you really miss, and you will know inside whether those people are good for you or not. And then if you can rekindle that friendship, I mean, you never have to be the same type of friends, but if you can rekindle that friendship, do it.
It's worth it.
I did it yesterday, and you know what, it was just incredible talking to some people that I haven't spoken to in months, and also deleting the people on Facebook and stuff that have never been to any of our shows, never comment, yet when something big happens, like with SA Bachelor, they were the first people to be on Facebook the whole time, because they're my best friends. And the fact of the matter is, if you're not going to make effort with me as much as I'm going to make effort with you, then the friendship is not that genuine, to be honest. And that being said, you also do not have to chat every single day.
No, you don't.
To be very close. So yeah, just some advice from Emmanuel to you guys. The Emmanuel Corner.
What Eman says is your thing.
Eman says hashtag.
You dubbed me so tip. Anyway, we're going to be rounding off now. Just want to first of all say thank you to everybody that did listen in. Thank you. Thanks to Romy. Thank you to Awesome DR. Thank you from us, Albert, Carla, Colleen tonight. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Greg, thank you for another ask. Thank you so much, Greg. It's just that you were listening in. And Sandy and the Sackman Foundation, thank you so much for listening in. It really meant the world to us. And that song was a bit tough for him, I think.
Yeah, but let me tell you, I'm going to do it more, because I actually love doing it again tonight.
Okay, but as you always tell them, go watch a movie.
Go watch a movie. We're going to watch a movie. We actually had dinner for a change before the show. So I baked peanut butter cookies today. So I'm gonna make coffee and some peanut butter cookies. Enjoy your evening, and see you guys on Wednesday.
Love you guys.
Love you all. Bye.